Jacob and Esau were twins. Esau and Jacob, the twins sons of Isaac and Rebekah, are introduced in Genesis 25:19-34. Right? Before birth, they struggled in the womb, representing two distinct nations. Esau was born first, red/hairy, and became a hunter, while Jacob was born holding Esau's heel, later becoming a quiet man and selling his birthright for stew. Let's put KJV for it. Genesis 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Right? Twins means they look the same. Let's type twins on Google. Or they come from the same race. Right? You see black twins, right? Of the same race. Sometimes they don't look identical, but they're the same race. Now, you might think, well, what about stuff like this? Even if one came out albino, they're still the same race, just has albinism within the skin and the hair, right? This person's not white racial wise. They're both Negro, just has albinism occurring. But there was no mention of albinism in the verse. It said that Esau was red. So, right? Describe Esau as born red and hairy. Right? The first one, let me go to the KJV. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. Right? Let's type in red hairy garment. Right? We'll type red cow. Right? See how red that is? Compare that to a skin tone. Now let's read about Jacob, sorry. Jacob's smooth verse. Jacob came out smooth. The Jacob smooth verse is Genesis 27:11, where Jacob tells his mother Rebekah, behold, my Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. This occurs in the context of deceiving his blind father, Isaac, to receive the family blessing, highlighting the contrast in skin texture between the brothers. Right? Genesis 27:11. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, behold, Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Right? And the Israelite and the Iudean said to his mother, behold, my Dutch brother is a hairy man, and me the Iudean is smooth. Me the Khoisan is smooth. Yep. So Adam Bible verse, right? The Hebrew name Adam is closely related to the word for Adam and ground, Adamah, reflecting that Adam was formed from the red clay or earth, right? While no verse states Adam was red, the connection appears in studies of Genesis 2:7 describing man's creation from the dust. Let's type red clay, right? There we go. Red clay. Does this look like white skin? They try to say that this is they try to say this is red. Oops, I said auburn. This is not red. This is pink. This is burning. Remember, Adam was created perfect. How can you burn and be perfect? Well, as far as like getting skin cancer, I mean, and turn pink. So, right? And then we're gonna get to the verse of King David being red. Right? KJV. And when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him, for he was but youth and ruddy. Right? What does ruddy refer to? Let's go to the Hebrew word Admoniiy. The Hebrew word Admoniiy, which red refers to, right, means red or ruddy. Let me say this again. The Hebrew word means red or ruddy. So when Esau was referred to as red, right? When Esau was referred to as red. Okay, I didn't type that on here. I'll type it now. Esau referred as red. Right? Because he was born with ruddy red. Okay, that's not. The first one came out red looking. Admoniiy. That's what Admoniiy is. King David, ruddy. It's still Admoniiy. I don't have Esau out, right? Let me just go on my phone. H132. H132. Admoniiy. See? Means ruddy or red. It's an adjective used to describe hair complexion famously applied to Esau and King David. Fucking dumb Tazariak want to hang the fucking phone on me, and these other dumb ass brainwashed people I'm saying that it's the same fucking thing. They both were Admoniiy, which means red or ruddy, applied to Esau, who's from the tribe of Esau, and King David, who's from the tribe of Judah, which is an Israelite descendant of Jacob, and described as Adam red. So it's the same shit. Ruddy and red is the same, comes from the same Hebrew word. Remember this. Ruddy and red come from the same Hebrew word, H132, Admoniiy. That's how you get them. Now, we was something told that someone said that, oh, I don't look at hairy black people. I don't look at smooth. Well, it's not that we look because we're attracted. We look because we're trying to prove the Bible verse. And this is why they want to prove it right here. So, from the thumbnail, right? You got King Khoisan of the Khoi tribe. And then you got Khoisan tribe. Then you got King Maswati of the king of Swaziland, or is the king of Swaziland, the country Eswati. Eswati sounds like Esau. They just took the U off, replaced with a W, and switched to A. So you got the Aswati king, an Edomite, hairy. You can see all over his body and his arm and his shoulder. Anybody's red skin. Then you got the Israelite, Khoisan, King Khoisan, descendant of Jacob. Smooth all over his body. Arms too. Alright? You see the difference? Do you guys see the difference? Alright? King Khoisan. Why the hell am I keep talking about Khoisan? This is why, right? Khoisan plant, the koi tree, right? The koi tree is called Strobylus asper, often called the Siamese rough bush. It is a small, hardy evergreen tree native to Southeast Asia and India. We wonder why the Khoisan are called bushmen. They're called bushmen, right? It's not saying right here, but they're referred to as bushmen. And they're called the bushmen because the Dutchman, the Black Dutch, found them in Siam, Ayutthaya, Strobylus asper. That's where they found them. The koi tree, Strobylus asper, Siamese rough bush, found in Thailand, right? Natural inhabitant. When you type koi, was it? I think it's when you type Samut koi, I think it's this one. Yeah. When you type Samut koi, I don't know if I want to use this one, but yeah. Because I don't know if I can find the Explorer. I don't know. I'm trying to find the dude who said that thing. Might have to go to the other one. I'm not able to find that dude. Right? Samut koi in Thailand dates to at least the Ayutthaya period. Right? They used koi paper. Right? What is Samut koi? Samut koi. Okay, now it's tripping. Right. The Samut koi are traditional Thai folding book manuscripts made from the bark of the koi tree, Strobylus asper, commonly used for folding accordion-style books featuring text and illustrations, dating back to the Ayutthaya period. These durable, often illustrated manuscripts were used for literature, royal chronicles, and Buddhist scriptures such as the Tale of Pearl from Malay. So they traced the koi, right? The bark of the koi tree to the Ayutthaya period. And you got a tribe in Africa who are oppressed called the Khoisan, who are smooth-skinned, red-skinned, yellow-skinned Israelites, descendants of Jacob, being called Khoisan. They don't know why the hell they're being called that, but they're being called that because the Dutch found them out of Thailand, named after a native plant, Strobylus asper. Was Strobylus asper used in the Ayutthaya civilization? Okay, so Strobylus. Yes, Strobylus asper, also known as the koi tree, was essential to the Ayutthaya civilization. It was primarily used as the source material for creating thick, handmade paper known as Samut koi. The bark of the tree was processed into thick paper to write down ancient knowledge, religious texts, and legal documents. Almost all ancient Thai documents that survive written material. Right? And they said this paper was used during the entire 700 years, covering the entire duration of the Thai period. So they said that the royals and people use it from the beginning to the end of when the Israelites were kicked out. So we confirmed Strobylus asper or koi tree is related to the Khoisan. Right? You see an Israelite, you see another Israelite man right here. Right? Smooth skin. You don't see no body hair. He might have some on his stomach, but no body hair. Right? Then we go to Miswati. You look at him, no offense, he's red too, but he has the hairy body, like a garment. He ain't super, but he has a lot of body hair on his shoulder too. See? You see it. You see on his chest, stomach, arm, shoulder, right? And he's the king of Eswati. Sounds like Esau. Esua. Esua. All they did was just switch the W in front and took the took the U off and put a king of Eswati, Esau. Esau. Look at his net worth. 200 million. That's an Edomite. All right. And don't forget, we got tribes in that Nigeria. The Edo tribe. Edo people. We got another tribe called the Esan people. We got another tribe called the Esua people. Where is it? Congo. They're part of Mabuti group. We got the Isu tribe. We even have Edomites that mixed with Canaanites. The what's it called? The Ejebu? Right? Ejah. So, and I'm not gonna leave them out, the Edomites. You type in Edo tribe. Right? They're from the Benin or the Edo Empire, right? You got an empire in Japan called the Edo Japan Empire. Yes, they were in Asia too. Edo period, 1603. You had Edom in Japan. They're pretending to be that, but you had Edomites in Japan. Listen, both were in the lands in Asia, land of Canaan. Just one was smooth, one was hairy. One is named Khoisan because he is referred to the Strelbulus asper. The Strelbulus asper is native to Thailand and Cambodia, right? Because the royals of the Ayutthaya civilization used it. And they were called Bushmen because Strelbulus asper means Siamese rough bush or Khoi, Sarut. And what are Khoisan called? Bushmen. Right? And I want to look at Cambodia right quick. Was Khoi paper used in Cambodia? Okay. Yep, used in Cambodia. To pretty much all of Cambodia and Thailand were of the Israelites. So, but yeah, that's it, y'all. Hope I made it simple and clear. I'm out. Hiya, hiya.